Speaking of Dustin Poirier, earlier this week, Tony Ferguson put out a tweet saying, "Oh, Dana, pay the guy. I want to fight Dustin." Right. Has there been any more talks on that?
No, I told you we got to fight.
Has Tony accepted the fight? Yeah.
Not yet. No, he will though. I don't see Tony not accepting a fight.
And what was the issue with Dustin? Just negotiations, money, and stuff like that.
I mean, listen, I like Dustin. I'm not going to sit up here and say anything negative about Dustin. He's a great kid. I don't know if it was he didn't want to fight in Abu Dhabi or what his deal was. He didn't want to fight. If you don't want, there's a lot of different ways to turn down a fight. Negotiating yourself out of one is one of the ways you can do it. So for whatever reason, he didn't want to take this fight. Only he knows that.
It's up to Max. If Max stays in this division and he's taking on fun and he's wiping them out, like 100%, like, you know what I mean? I think later down the track, it's a big fight. It's a big opportunity. You know, there's still, even though I'm 2-0, it still seems like, you know, that there's still unfinished business, you could sort of say. But, obviously, to rematch right now, like, and when Dana White and a few people were saying, let's do a trilogy, it just seemed like crazy to me. And obviously they knew that was pretty crazy, so that they stopped that pretty quick. But, it's, again, I think it's a big fight. I think it's something that could definitely happen. But again, it's not anytime soon. He needs to sort of work, even though he's still up there, he just needs a couple of fights. And obviously I need to play on the division, I need to move on. And then again, later down the track, maybe we can do it. And again, that would be a huge fight. So I would never say no to that later down the track.
In some way, I'm like hating on him, but in some way, I like him.
And I'm not against his fighting ability for sure.
I'm weird like that. But I honestly, I wish the kid the best. But I also think that he thinks he's better than what he really is. You know what I'm saying? He has, even though he's got the gifts, like he's got great distance, he's got great demeanor, great fakes, man. I watch his videos, I'm like very sellable. Like I look at all these minor little details, but he hasn't been built to freaking last. Like he hasn't been through a war where somebody you can give the pain, but can you take the pain?
Right.
And that's the difference between somebody like Sean O'Malley and me. Yeah, does he have probably better striking than me? Probably, because of his length and his range or whatnot. It makes him a little dangerous, but you just got to be the full package.
And like you said, I love the fact that you said about digging deep, because I think like the thing that hurts guys like Sean is when you get boosted so big and you become such a big kind of star. Like you said, you can't help but naturally feel that you're better than you are. I mean, that's just a normal instinct. And then when you finally do have to dig deep and, you have to have that gut check, you're not ready for it because maybe it didn't happen early enough in your career and you have so much on the line, and it kind of comes at a bigger shock maybe, or at a bigger price. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say? Do you think that's the case? Do you think maybe he was too big of a star before he was able to experience some of the cost of becoming a fighter, like that grit, the toughness, the grinding it out a little bit?
Yeah, he's inexperienced in that sense. With all due respect, like he really is inexperienced of competition. He can. Like, I'm gonna go back to, he can give the pain, but he can't take the pain. Right. So it has nothing with him being a star.
Right.
Because I also feel like his greatest attribute is him being confident. He actually believes in his own smoke, as you should. But it's different between when you get in there with somebody that could kick you, with somebody that's not going to shy away from you, that's somebody that's gonna put you through the deep waters. And how are you going to respond? A true champion is revealed by how you respond to adversity.
No, nobody knows the facts. I'm joking. That's a total joke. No. Nobody knows the facts, right? Nobody knows the facts. And I will say this, right? I feel like we have to give him the benefit of the doubt here because I don't know, man. I've always said there's no smoke without fire, but this has been several times now. several times. Okay, and one could argue, well, he keeps getting away with it, so therefore he keeps doing it. But I gotta say, you'd have to be pretty fucking stupid to be routinely sexually assaulting people like that. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to be pretty fucking dumb if you're constantly
Devil's advocate
there and doing it. Devil's advocate, of course. There's lots of devil's advocate in today's show, but I'm just saying, if because you got to remember, he's fucking supremely wealthy, he's world famous, and he is a target. Now, I'm not defending him. I'm not defending him because we don't know any facts, but I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm starting to get a little skeptical.
It'd be an honor to share the octagon with him. I consider him one of the GOATs of the division, and a win over him would be, almost better than getting that belt around my waist. So I feel like whoever beats Max next deserves a shot at the belt, or at least gets first dibs. So it leaves me and him in an opportunity to make that fight happen, and I'm game. Talking about a potential Ultimate Fighter. Max versus myself would be great. You got a big name in Max. You got an up-and-coming prospect like myself, and I think we could have a lot of fun with an opportunity like that. And a guy like Max, like I said, he's one of the best to ever do it. There's a lot of notoriety fighting a guy like that, and if you go in there and adding a guy like that to your resume will do a lot for you. So I'm chasing big moment opportunities, big wins, and Max Holloway would be at the top of that list right now.